Hello YouTube, this is Birdo Prey 5 and we're back with episode of 11 of City on the Edge of Forever in Cities Skylines. Just give me a second to bring up my channel. And Anti-Tracker is first. Amazing. Yes, Anti-Tracker, you do appear to be number one. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. So I guess we'll head over to your district. Particularly colorful at night. Yeah. We added a couple things around the edges. In the last episode, I went ahead and enabled random disasters. So, at any point, a random disaster might befall us. Though we do have all the emergency systems in place, so we at least get forewarning of a disaster, and we can even evacuate people to shelters in affected areas. So we've got a fighting chance. Now give that okay. We'll give it the nice camera look. So yes, there's the Anti-Tracker district. Yes, you can build a map from scratch. If you start the game and you go to content editor, there should be a map editor option, and or an edit map option, and you literally just get a flat piece of land. You can set the height of the ocean. You can use a bunch of tool brushes to raise and lower the land, put down trees, put down oil and ore and farmland. You can put water sources, so you can create like waterfalls and rivers, all types of things. You definitely want to have some moving water. And then you've got to put down at the very least, at least one highway that connects out of the city, and up to 4 highways connections, up to 4 rail connections. Also, you want to do air and sea, air and sea connections for your cargo ships and your cruise ships. So yeah, you got to put it all down. It takes you through it more or less. But yeah, then you can save the map. You enable it in your system, and you can also upload it to Steam Workshop if you want. I have at least 1, maybe 2 maps uploaded. Darth Raven, welcome Darth. Darth says I need to put a pot farm just outside the reach of Anti-Tracker. I don't think pot is one of the crop options. There is cotton. We could just say it was hemp. And Darth also wants me put a strip club and call it Lures. Well, We'll see. Um, my goal today was I want to build an airport, and I want to build a sizable amusement park, our own Disneyland, if you will. And I want to bring in tourists to the city, and we need to make some money off these tourists. Now, I was figuring we would do it somewhere in this area, because this down here is kind of my tourist hotspot right now. We've got tourism on the left, leisure on the right, and we've got some residents in the middle. Demand right now is pretty good, mostly commercial and industrial. There is residential demand. This district grew pretty nice. In fact, let's get the district names up. The Zethon district here. And we also put in subways last time. We got the Vixen district. We've got DJ's Pink Bunny 2. 107 visitors last week. Business is booming. Business is booming indeed. We got My McDonald's. Right here is the subway. 836 passengers. This is the place to be, I gotta say. Look at all those people. Are those horses? I guess those are just big dogs. Subway is moving lots of people. It could not be operating any better. Quite happy with the subway and the high school, DJ's High School for Strippers at capacity, 1250 at 1250. So things look to be going good. A new day dawns in City on the Edge of Forever. You know what? That night went so well. I'm gonna save this game. This way we don't lose it in case something happens. Because disaster could come up right now and we'd have nothing to do about it. Oh, right, and we put down a nature preserve last time. Prophet's Preserve, because we had an ancient burial ground, we had a old abandoned castle. Look, we got people. We got a surprising number of people at this really crappy nature reserve in between two highways. I was just thinking this was going to be a waste of land, but what's our park info? We're actually making a profit at this park. This park is profitable. Barely. $915 in income, $845 in expenses, but it is profitable nonetheless. We might kick up the price here to $20. We'll maybe make a little bit more. Because I did load it up with lots of gazebos and campfire sites and even hunting lodges. So yeah, and we have a little traffic issue here. Let's see. How can we solve this? Well, we solve it how we solve most traffic issues in the game. We get rid of the traffic lights. Traffic lights unnecessarily slow people down. And they're perfectly capable of merging and unmerging without traffic lights. Now these people want to come to this side of the road. Where are they going? Is this a two-way road? It is. You know what? Maybe I will just put another off-ramp yeah, that's what we'll do. There we go. Now, hopefully some of those people exiting that way will start to exit this way and lessen this traffic here. It can take a while for cars to start using the new direction, but there we go. Come on. Okay. Some people are using it, so that's good. That'll help our traffic flow. Yeah, that's just a yield sign, so all's well here. Okay. Well, now I'm going to save it again, because now I'm in total paranoid mode about disasters. Okay. Let's check the comments and then I will start actually playing. Darth Raven says to Anti-Tracker, how are you, man? So glad to be home with good internet. Yeah, last night Anti-Tracker's stream was giving me motion sickness, and by last night I mean this morning when I watched it. Definite motion sickness from how fast that news ticker was going. I have no clue what was up with that. Something went wrong. Darth says, Bird, why? There's not that on the map pointed at Anti-Tracker. Darth says, is that a metaphor? I don't know what you're seeing, Darth. Oh. It's not, you know. Sometimes a cigar is only a cigar, Darth. It has nothing to do with Anti-Tracker's mouth. Josh Street, welcome Josh Street. He says, Bird, when will the Don take out Anti-Tracker District for failing to pay protection money? I don't know. If once the money stops flowing, we don't know. I can't be responsible for what I do to the Anti-Tracker District in this game. Darth says, where are the Korean restaurants? I put a Korean restaurant ban in effect, Darth. Darth says, big dogs. Oh great, my Sunday special is back on the mystery meat. With cheesy beagle bites. Oh God, Darth. Bird will not take me out. He can still benefit from me being alive, says Anti-Tracker. Yeah, that's probably true. Darth says Can you build a new Darth district? Um, you know, you keep talking about building Korean restaurants and eating sassy, and you have a district. The Darth district is all the way over here, away from everyone else. There's no pets. You know what? The Darth district, I've got to do it. I didn't think I'd ever have to do this, but the Darth district is getting a pet ban because pets are not safe in the Darth district. This is where you get to shoot your videos that you like in this mud pit here, and you've even got a subway line coming here, but no pets. No pets. We'll see. Once the threats against Sassy's life stop, maybe we can find to make you another district. Right now, though, just not safe. Darth says, but I'm so lonely over there. Not my appetizers. Oh God, Darth. Okay, I'm putting the tablet down. I'm gonna start building. So it'll be a bit before I get back to the comments, probably. Poor Darth. Making me feel bad. Okay, Darth. You know what? I'll give you some people to we'll give you a neighborhood nearby. Not a big neighborhood, mind you, but of course that got built as a bridge instead of as a road. Yeah. There we go. That was a unfortunate mistake. Look at this. It's so dark and spooky over here. There's no traffic lights. So I need to put in at least a road with at least a little traffic lights. No, why does it keep building it as a bridge? We don't want a bridge. We don't want a bridge. We want a nice little road. There we go. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Space isn't occupied. It's fine. Now, the only problem, Darth, is this doesn't really have a name yet, but it's basically Zarth's Friends District. It's going to be primarily low density homes. Sure, we'll put low density homes. We'll put some low density commercial. There we go. Huh. Looks like there were some things I never filled in. Oh, and now there's a garbage issue. Okay, we gotta put down we gotta put down something for the garbage. I know. Do we do it over here? I guess we do. Oh well. Although, I think I've got to upgrade this road now that it's going to be dealing with garbage trucks. Okay, Darth. Your little area is still gonna have the dirt road, but we've got nice roads a little further inland, towards the coast even. And this will be residential on the outside. We'll put a little offices here, and a little commercial area for the shopping. We don't want residential too close to the garbage, so we'll put some commercial here, and we'll just fill that all in. Of course, what's our water situation? Water's good. Power situation. I'm guessing, oh, we've got power. Okay, yes, we've got that. We've got that solar panel. So that's good. This will connect up to the city soon enough. Okay, Darth. So you know what? You've got... These are your friends, Darth. I don't know what I'm going to call them yet, but we'll give them a district. You can tell me, Darth. What do you want your friends to be called? We'll expand your district to here. So it's right now it's called the Hamilton district, but just as a filler, we'll call it Darth's Friends for now. But if I don't get working on that amusement park, it's never gonna get done. But you know what? Let me check the comments before we get too backed up. Darth says Mud Pit, Sweet Dwarf. Wrestling is on Sunday at 9. Oh God, free Beagle Bites for everyone. Darth, you're not making a strong case here. Josh Street says Bird, where are all the Irish pubs? Shouldn't there be 50 on every street? You know, I don't think there are any Irish pubs in the game. I gotta see if I can download some. Darth says, put nuclear power plants and dumps all around it and call it hell. Luke, welcome Luke. He says, hey there guys, how's Bird of Prey family business going? It's going well, Luke. Thanks for asking. Darth says, connect a bridge from the Darth district over to the mainland. It looks fun over there. I miss fun. Sitting here, eating my bacon-covered beagle. No. And your wife. Yes, no. No, there's no bridge. In fact, I might sever the road. Anti-tracker says Darth's Friend District, where men are men, restaurants are Korean, and dogs are missing. Oh boy. Darth says, Bird of Prey, please, for the laugh, to make Vixen laugh, put a dog park on the back of McDonald's. No dog park at McDonald's. Darth says, anti-tracker, they ain't missing, I know where they are. Oh my God. They all live on a farm, a very tasty farm. Luke says, fun fact, I've never heard of any regular dog consumption, but I hear about some African fishermen using dogs as shark baits. That is awful, but I have heard about dog consumption, which is, I don't know. Luke says, wait, did I say fun? Yeah, I think you did. That's not a fun fact. Darth says, what about the rest of the empty spaces giving me some nice places? Darth, you're not making a good case for expanding your territory. Luke says, sorry for the meal you just threw up. Yeah. Darth says, I hate you, Luke. Lol, okay. Losers, lol, doggy district, says anti-tracker. Trekker. Luke says to anti-tracker, how's your trip going, Mr. Crawford? Are you back yet? Did you manage to deal with everything? Anti-tracker says, Luke got home yesterday, getting computer reset up now. Darth says, anti-tracker, do you collect Pucky and Marshmallow? And Mr. Miles, welcome Mr. Miles. Says, Anti-Tracker, where is my Stargate command plaque? Rage. Uh-oh, Mr. Miles is angry. Luke says, I hope at least got time to rest your back a bit. I hope so too. I wonder if he had to drop off the rental car today. Did you take care of the rental car, Anti-Tracker? Josh said, should Darth's friends be called Bring Your Own Shanks? Maybe. Anti-Trigger says to Mr. Miles, so sorry I did not put off dealing with the death of my mother-in-law so I could get your plaque ready. Oh. Mr. Miles says, a friend would have driven to California while I was in Oregon. While he was in Oregon. And paid for the gas himself. Wow. Anti-Trigger says, Mr. Miles, yeah, well, guess I'm not a real friend then. The Multi-Gun Man, welcome Multi-Gun Man. Where do we find you call Darth's thread into Penal Colony 001? Can you call Darth's friends? Can you call Darth's friends into Penal Colony 001? Well, the problem is Darth... Oh, I should have let the game go on the nice camera while I was taking comments. Darth's district is kind of already next to our penal colony, which is called Starfleet Rehabilitation here. But these are all prisons. There's 5 prisons on this island. Yeah. 5 prisons on the island. Some farmland for the prisoners to work. Some recreational areas for the guards. A crematory, a cemetery, parks, and emergency shelter, garbage facilities. It's all on the island, and when you leave the island or enter the island, you've got to go through a security check, and there's quite a wall here, so nobody gets in or out. Lots of guard towers to watch everything, high-powered rifles for anybody attempting escape. And this entire island is off the grid. It's got its own water and power and everything. I mean, if the whole rest of the city is destroyed, this island can keep running. Might not be able to make enough food for everyone. They would have to prioritize the prisoners. Probably only a few would survive, but at least some people would survive. Darth Raven says, can you call Darth... Oh, no, I'm sorry, that's what I just read. Yeah, Darth Raven asked me, can I call Darth's friends into Penal Colony 001? Mr. Miles says, Anti-Tracker, on a serious note, though, I did make a point not to bring it up the entire time you were dealing with family stuff. And Anti-Tracker says he appreciates that. And Bird of Prey 5, yes, we returned the rental just a little while ago. Funny story, the battery in my truck was dead, and the tire was flat. I guess Lore was really annoyed you were gone so long. How was the dog is the bigger question. Mr. Miles says, Anti-Tracker, I bet Lore was singing when he stopped by. It would explain the dead battery and flat tires. Any broken windows. Luke says you should have called it Australia. I assume you meant the Starfleet Rehabilitation Colony. Alexa, play notification.
One new notification from Amazon Shopping. For Joseph, Xbox One headset has arrived.
Uh-oh. We didn't get a knock on the door. Now Mom's got to go check if it's actually on our porch. Although this company, it is on the porch. Wow, very nice, Alexa. Without Alexa, we would not have known to check for the box. Oh, I knew there was a reason I kept those notifications enabled. One day we would miss it. Sassy girl, you're supposed to tell us when stuff like this happens. How did you miss this, Sassy? The problem is Sassy thinks every box that comes in is toys for her, because a substantial number of boxes that come from Amazon actually do contain toys for her. Yeah, well, it was 2 orders. Okay, well, that's good that they're here. We can go through them later. Multi-Gunman says Starfleet Rehabilitation Center is better known as Michael Burnham Awesomeness Center. The Multi-Gunman says I escaped Rora Pente. Yeah, Rora Pente was the first name, but that did not go well. Luke says also known as Spork Crazy House. Darth Raven says Bird of Prey put a bridge between Darth's district, known as Owen Memorial Plaza, and the prison island so I can get more traffic squeezes. No, Darth. The entire point is that we don't get traffic off the prison. It goes in one direction, one place only, and it's thoroughly checked. I just built a whole new district next to you so you can have a whole bunch of friends. Mr. Miles says random, but I have metal sporks, Luke. Wow, that is random. Josh Street says Bird Prey 5, you should have called Starfleet Rehabilitation Rora Pente. It actually was called Rora Pente the first time I built it, but then we had the unfortunate incident where the laptop got unplugged and I lost the game, and I just figured it was bad luck. Alexa, play notification.
One new notification from Amazon Shopping. For Joseph, a shipment has arrived, including Legos.
Yes, that's the second box. Okay. Thank you, Alexa. Luke says Spork TM is a CBS trademark. Mr. Miles says, I bought a few weeks ago from China. I love them. Why aren't these things sold locally here? I only find the plastic ones. Anti-Tracker says Puka is fine. Okay, very good. Looks like Lore took a small bite of her left ear. What a jerk. Oh boy. Are you sure it was Lore and not Darth? Darth might have tried to sell her to a certain culture's restaurant. Just a taste. Mr. Miles says, or again, Lore was singing and your dog was trying to remove his ears. That's another possibility. Luke says, Anti-Tracker, how's your back? Mr. Miles says, the Amazon packages usually contain toys for her. I has X just like that. Wow. Can I get a wrench district, says Mr. Miles. Um, no, you cannot, says Multi-Gun Man. Mr. Miles, I'll try to remember. I gotta get to doing my amusement park, or else we're not gonna have anything done today. Darth says she is evilly adorable, she is safe. My Korean restaurants only serve beagles. Okay, you see, Darth, if I was feeling at all bad, you've made me feel not bad anymore. Okay. So, yes, let's look at all this empty room. Do we want to put... You know what? I think the airport's gonna come south. Now this is raised, correct? Of course I pressed the wrong key. Yes, this is raised. So we can put a road underneath here. I think we're gonna put... Now we have by no right should we be putting in an airport yet. Much less an international airport. But we will. But we will. Slope too steep. Oh, come on. Is there any place we could put it? No, because that's where... Oh, I was also going to put a moat around Anti-Tracker's district. That's right, I was going to put a moat. A small moat, but a moat. Okay, that's just gonna have to wait. Okay, so let's level some land. Which... Oh, okay, well I see why. We've got a big ridge in the landscape here. We'll level the land out. We'll push this ridge out a bit further here. Okay, now that should be plenty flat for our airport. Yeah. Okay, and we want this airport to connect to our highway. Wait, is there... Okay. We have an airport. Now, how are we going to connect this? See, the airport, it's got small roads. We want to do one-way streets so that we get traffic. We can get a handle on traffic. this working. I don't understand. Oh. I was on upgrade. Okay. Should I do an expanded road? I should. We should use the biggest road. The biggest road we can. Okay. It's a little close to that. Okay. Well, sure, that can be one way. And now we need one way. That was not what I wanted to do, but sure. Okay, we are having real issues here. Okay. So we've got a loop going here. Put a loop in here for people who don't need to go all the way around. We will put in a smaller road, bypass here for people who, for whatever reason, don't need to go up to the actual airport. Let's make sure we've got no traffic lights. Yeah, we do. There's no reason to have a traffic light here or here. Okay, that's good. These are one ways, so all good. Okay. Yeah, I know you don't have power, airport. You're not supposed to yet. Okay, so of course we're gonna want put tourism, because we want hotels by the airport. So we're gonna need to throw down a district. Yeah, we gotta throw down a district. So we can set what type of commercial we want. And who wanted a district? Mr. Miles wanted a wrench district. Mr. Miles, I will work on getting you a wrench-shaped district. Did I give Kronos a district yet? I'm gonna check. But if not, that'll be the Kronos. I did give Kronos. Ah, damn it. Well, you know what, Mr. Miles? Until we get you a wrench state district, this will be the Mr. Miles district. And it's going to mostly feature hotels and tourism. So there we go. High density commercial, right up into the airport. I mean, I suppose there could be like rental cars and whatnots, but yeah, there isn't. Now we'll put something else in the center there. I mean, there's a lot of room, a lot of undeveloped space. This will just get it going. Now, we do want to probably connect a road down here. Of course, this will be a two-way road. And we are gonna, well, wait. If we go this way, we can save. I think we can save. Yes. No, it's not. It's not saving. Let's see. Okay, you know what? Damn it. We gotta lose one of these buildings. We can't keep both. Oh well. Well, in that case, we'll take the road in this direction. This will let them come back. Okay. It's a lot of unzoned stuff, but we'll deal. We will deal. Okay, where are we gonna get power from? Well, we've got power here. Let's see. We've got commercial demand. Not a lot though. Let's see. Will offices grow? I can put down some parking lots to kind of cheat our electrical grid. Get it to come further out than it otherwise might. That's what I was afraid of. Put down. There'll be quite a few parking lots along this road. We'll just assume they're airport parking. Come on. There we go. That should connect power, and it is. Okay. Perfect. Little cheat I like to use. Since for some reason parking lots pull power. Garbage is piled up at the emergency shelter. That is not good. What is this? This is a one-way street. So if I put garbage, it has to be well, we've got two-way streets here. Well, I hate to do this, but there's nothing there anyway. Let's put that down. So okay. Now I can put now I need to put a garbage, even if it's a tiny garbage. I think I've got a zero emissions, cheap access landfill, less pollution issues. No, zero emissions. That's what we want. And of course the garbage has already been taken away, but there we go. So we've got garbage down, because we do not want that shelter being full of garbage when the sirens go off and we have to evacuate the town. In fact, I actually have to put down an evacuation route. Oh wow. There is no quick way to get from there to here, huh? Okay. I need to fix that. I need to fix that indeed. One-way road. I need a one-way. Just to go from there to there. Okay. Perfect. Okay, because yes, we do not need emergency deleted the route. We do not need emergency buses going completely out of the district. Now, people can walk. It's not that they can't. I'm one of the few people who can't. So people can walk down these roads to get to these buses. So they only need to really do this big loop to pick up people for the shelter. Complete the line. So yeah, we actually have to do that for all the shelters. But since I was here, we did it for this one. Okay. Good. Let's save again. Okay. We've got to connect this airport now to the highway. It was the whole purpose of building it near the highway. So we need highway, off ramps, on ramps. Well, it's one direction. So, okay. You can go there. And you guys can go here. And you guys can go there. And of course, well, okay. Cool, we don't have to tear down that giant building. If I can get the district repainted quick enough. And of course the power's out. Pause. Let's pause this before we lose a ton of population. Let's see. How bad's the power situation? It's not bad at all. Okay, well, that's what we're gonna come back. We're gonna put some more airport parking. If we put it right there. And we already have one right there, huh? There we go. It's not the best parking in the world, but it will do. Yes, it will do indeed. Okay. So we've got airports now. We've got people coming in. Unfortunately, though, the only transit they have is automobile. Where is our nearest subway? It would be great to get people you know what, even I might run the subway now, but I'm not going to hook it up until we get the park done, because let's face it, the park is the whole point for the subway. Okay. So subways, mass transit, called Metro. Yes. Metro tunnel. Okay, we've got a tunnel. We got a tunnel we can build off of here. And shots, but I'm not going to complain. We can put, yes, we can put a station right here. Now let's put it as close to the airport as possible. Okay. And we'll put another stop. Put another stop over here. Okay. So we've got a couple of stops, and like I said, we'll hook those up when we're done with the amusement park. Let me save game and go check the ever-growing list of comments, I'm sure, on this rainy afternoon in Cities Skylines. Anti-Tracker says, Luke, back is okay. I was in bad shape for a while, but now I'm normal, in quotes. It's good to be normal. Darth Raven says, Bird of Prey, no. She is evilly adorable. She is safe. My Korean, I already read these. My Korean restaurant's only for beagles. And here I was, Darth, thinking you were saying Sassy was safe. Mr. Miles says, is your city on metric or imperial? Mr. Miles, do you even have to ask? This is America. In America, we speak American, and we measure in American. So, yes. Sassy girl. Sorry about that. Sassy is going a little nuts. Good girl, baby. Good girl. Anti-Tracker says, I am pleased to hear that at least you got some minor yet comfortable reward out of this trip, helping soothe some pains. Luke says to Anti-Tracker. Mr. Miles says miles or kilometers. Of course it's miles, Mr. Miles. Even the UK uses miles. Although I saw an article today about
experts predict an earthquake could hit the area soon.
We have an earthquake of intensity 10. Holy camboli. Where's the earthquake gonna be? I need to pause the game. An earthquake shakes the ground. Buildings near the center can be destroyed. Okay, but where? How do I find out where the earthquake is gonna be? I should have looked this up. water, garbage, education, health, citizen happiness, level. It's probably near the bottom. Wind, well, wait. Pollution, traffic, noise pollution, fire safety. I can't believe our first disaster is magnitude 10. That's the highest magnitude disaster you can have in this game without a mod. Transport, crime, population, outside connections. Okay, that's minerals, that's money. Districts, leisure, watch it not even be here. Heating, terrain heights, road maintenance, escape routes. Okay, we're getting close. Destruction. Radio coverage. Okay. There's no... Okay, destruction hasn't happened yet, I guess. So... Okay, but... I know there's a way to see where the earthquake's supposed to hit. Okay. So... Disaster detection. Okay, well, this is the detection. Yeah, so I can detect disasters anywhere in the green. Let's see this. Do you have anything important to tell me? The disaster info view is available if the city has an early warning system for the disaster threatening the city. The info view shows the coverage of early warning systems and an estimate of where the disaster will hit if the area is to be stricken within range of the warning systems. So this is it. This is telling me where the disaster is supposed to hit if it's within range of the warning systems. And I could have sworn it is because I put down an earthquake detector. Do I need more earthquake detectors? No, I remember specifically putting earthquake detectors all over the map. All over the map. Tsunami, earthquake sensor. Yes, you see all these green. This is exactly... These are all green because they're all where earthquakes could hit. Okay, I didn't put one here because it's barely on the map. I mean, if the earthquake was out over here, I'd be fine with that, but fine. Let's... Okay. Okay. Could it be out here? I mean, if it's not on the map, then why is it even giving me a detection? Like, usually it's bright red where the epicenter is going to be. An anti-tracker, if it hits your district, I don't know what to tell you. Disaster approaching. Remember to evacuate the citizens. I'm only going to evacuate the citizens if I know where the disaster is happening. I'm not going to evacuate every citizen. You know what? Just in case. We did set up this shelter. Let's Oh, it doesn't have a lot of food. Where did all the food go? Was it like 90% food? If I evacuate the citizens and there's no food, people are gonna die. Okay. I'm evacuating the citizens from this area. Just in case it hits there. But if it's somewhere else on the map, I mean, it can't possibly be the whole map, can it? Can't be a level 10 earthquake on the whole map. Ah, there's the quake. There's the quake. Oh,
An
jeez.
earthquake is occurring. Don't panic and wait for help.
Don't
if you are
panic.
in the affected area.
Don't panic. The highways are collapsing. The nature preserve. Where's the destruct? This is a force 10 earthquake. Don't panic. Where's my destruction tab? We've got destruction. We've got destruction. We've got destruction all over the city. All over the city. Holy crap. Oh. Okay. And they've got a fire going. Great. Great. Okay, well, we have disaster response teams that I assume have been activated. Sorry guys, this is my first real disaster. You guys better know what you're doing. Look at this. Look at all this random destruction. Our shelter. Oh, let's release the people from the shelter. Wait. Didn't I evacuate you people? Oh. Is the game really frozen? Are you serious? Oh, okay. I was gonna say it would not be would not be great. Okay. So okay, the food is back. But is this not the shelter oh, this was the shelter okay. Releasing the citizens. They're all going home. At least the ones with homes left to go to. Okay, now we gotta fix this traffic issue. Rebuild service. Click on destroyed building to see what was and if it can be rebuilt. Service buildings visited by the disaster response. This whole highway system here. This is okay. Let's good. Did we lose the entire nature preserve? It's just gone. It is just gone. How the hell did that happen? What the hell? What is this? Repair cost. Oh. We've got to repair. We got to repair the roads. No, I don't want to upgrade it. God damn it. Ah. I need, yes, to go back to the road it was. Okay. Now, only upgrade, repair, roads that were repaired. Okay, now, I've got to literally rebuild the road here. This whole ridge. I don't think this ridge used to be here. This is really weird. Fires, great. Great, okay, we gotta let this play out. We gotta let the disaster response teams check the wreckages so things can be rebuilt. Fires have to be put out. Camping sites. Yeah, helicopters are coming in to search for survivors. After they've searched, I can rebuild them. And of course, it's all of the yes, all the paths. All the paths have been destroyed. Well, this was unfortunate. This was a nice little park. It will never be the same. Fix roads. What other roads are broken? Oh wow, all of this. That's not good. That's not good at all. Highway is stopped. Slope too steep. Stop with this nonsense. Repair costs. Repair costs. Okay. Roads are going. Repair costs. Repair. This neighborhood looks mostly okay. I'm really upset. Really upset I didn't get notice as to exactly where the disaster was going to be centered, but maybe an earthquake isn't centered. Though it certainly looks like it was centered here at the nature preserve. Oh, I still gotta. Every time there's more roads that come up needing repair. Okay. And there. Well, it appears the highways are flowing again. We need to check on some things, don't we? Starfleet. Did Starfleet headquarters make it? The Zethon district. Bunch of socialists. Trump Tower is still here. That's good. Yes, Starfleet headquarters did survive the great 10.0 quake of 2046. And let's check the most important thing, my McDonald's. My McDonald's did survive the quake. Cool. McDonald's is good, as is DJ Odyssey's Bunny Club, although it has taken a bit of a tourist hit. The subways, good. The subways look to be running. Vixen District, Cheesecake Factory, the library, pizza place, all going good. The dog park. Okay, Vixen District is unaffected. Oh, that's good. What do we got here? Oh, we do have one of our water aquifers. That needs to be rebuilt. Okay, let's zoom out. Let's see what needs to be rebuilt. Oh, that's good. Need to look for any of those flashing rebuild icons. Okay, well this is just collapsed. I could bulldoze it to help it out, but it should have come back on its own. Anything else to rebuild? Anything else to rebuild? $217 passengers. You know, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it really isn't bad for this game, especially after an earthquake. Anti-Tracker, how's your district going? Really? Crime is high? Come on, you've got plenty of police. Yeah, I did not evacuate the Anti-Tracker district. Oh, I need to. I'll draw. I will draw evacuation. Yes, so we are drawing evacuation plan for the anti-tracker district. This, of course, is Burnham Road. Of course, these are probably the people most able to evacuate anyway. But it should get the majority. What's it say? Drag line to add stop. Really? Is that all you have to do to add a stop? Okay. I will add a stop there. And we'll add a stop here. And we'll add a stop there. And we'll add a stop here. Okay, that'll get some people to the shelter. Okay. Okay, you know what? We came through that disaster mostly okay. Let me pause the game. Let's check on our destruction map again. Oh, the red seems to be gone. Red seems to be gone. Okay. I think the city has bounced back well. I guess we're not going to get to the amusement park today. We got the airport in. Did I get the airport hooked up to the roads? I did. The airport was hooked up to the roads. What was I doing? I don't know, remember what I was. Oh, I was connecting the airport to this side of the map. And I had put down subways by the airport. Okay, so what do we need to do? I'm gonna fix this park that was so good at the beginning of this stream. I don't know what. So much of it is just gone. It's gone. Where's the main gate? What the hell? Where's the gates? There was a main gate, wasn't there? There it is. Oh, that's a side gate. Main gate is missing. The main gate can't even be repaired. It's just missing. What the hell is this? Okay, okay. Like, I guess the destruction was so bad that I've never seen that. I've never seen a structure just simply vanish. Okay. So, the main gate, of course now, the main gate's gonna be a pain to put down. Fine, we'll put it there. Why won't it let me connect? Oh, we've gotta shut off this grid snapping so we can put it where we want. Okay, we got a loop back in the park. I'm not gonna be honest, it's not as nice as it used to be, but it's something. I don't even know what the hell is this. What is this complaining about? Okay. I'm kind of worried. There was definitely a lot more stuff. There was definitely a lot more stuff in this nature preserve. I don't know what to do. Huh? Read comments, yeah. We can read comments in a minute. Let me, let's put down some things again. A hunting cabin, another hunting cabin, bouldering site. This was stuff we couldn't fit the first time. We have a tent area. Well, no, the well needs to be brush size 1. Camping site. Okay, well that's too big. Okay. Throw down some of these shelter things. Of course, that one is in the wrong spot. And I don't know what the hell. What's this? Some more fireplaces, fire pits, some tents again. Not that I think the tents were destroyed. And I gotta clear whatever the hell this thing is that's blinking. Okay. Okay, we have a nature reserve again. I hesitate to wonder how well it's going, but you know what? I think we handled our first disaster pretty good. Pretty good. Our first natural disaster. And let's see. Park area info. Oof. We're not making any income yet. But you know what? It just reopened. So, you know what? Let me go to the comments. And I'll go to the comments. When we're done with the comments, I will check if the park is making money again, and I think we'll call it a night. And we'll do the amusement park next time, because today instead we survived a level 10 earthquake, people. And now there's lots of deleted messages. I don't understand what happened. Luke says Imperial sucks. Hector says so temp is in C. Oh yeah, the temperature unfortunately is only shows in Celsius. I can't. If I could change that, I would. The temperature shown at the bottom is in Celsius. Luke says yes, it does. Hence why every scientist dumped it in the garbage. How many of those scientists have been to the moon, Luke? How many of those country scientists have been to the moon? Oh. I know. Soon we're not going to be able to say that. But you know what? We still can. I will hold on to it as long as I can. Wrong. All your scientists adapted to the metric system. If that's true, then why was there a problem with the NASA probe that went to Mars? Because some of it was in Imperial and some of it was in metric. Darth says Bird of Prey 5. Call it the Alu Akbar No! Hector says they use it because it's too costly to change. Not because it's better. But it is better. Mr. Miles says that isn't true either, Luke. Learning metric isn't the same as adopting it. Luke says American scientists use the metric system constantly. Yeah, he is kind of true about that. The multi-gunman says Darth No, it's called Aloha Snack Bar Airport. Well, that's not a terrible name. That's a much better name. Darth says the multi-gunman, a bar, aliens at the bar. Mr. Miles says, au contraire, mon frère. Look up Neil deGrasse Tyson. Says Mr. Miles. Hector says, oh God. The multi-gunman says, you called. Hector says, really? So Hector says, so Tyson, when talking to the plebes, uses Imperial. I wonder why. Vixen, did you boot Luke? Oh. Luke says, yeah. Vulgation is not science paper, it's vulgation. It's in the name. Darth says, Hector, Fernando, Paralysis, you summoned me, child. Tell me your nightmare so I can bring them to fruition. Uh-oh. Mr. Miles says, it's also for the record, the U.S. was the only one that started using metric with our money system before anyone else. Multi-Gunman says, metric is imperial. Metric versus imperial. The war continues. Multi-Gunman says, lol. Mr. Miles says, you can't say it sucks anymore, but you can say base 10 math sucks. Hector says, damn, you can be one of the Cthulhu friends, but not the illogical, cliched god I was invoking. Darth Raven says, multi-gunman, only puny Americans use Imperial. Puny Americans, Darth, right? Puny Americans, the most massive military on the face of the planet, the only country that's been to the moon and back so many times we got bored of going. Puny Americans. Yes, Darth. That must be the way that Ireland says awesome. Puny must be a synonym for awesome in Irish. The multi-gunman says you guys should arm wrestle over it. Luke says, which shows even more how much the Imperial system is stupid. Those barcode boys. Hey, my cousin Dibs. Hey, Bird, thanks for joining our YouTube live stream today. Your support is much appreciated. Not a problem, Dibs. I look forward to taking you out in Call of Duty sometime soon. Hector Cthulhu is scared of me, says Darth Raven. Luke says, where is Little France? Yeah, we don't have Little France yet. Though the Zethon district could be Little France. It is supposed to have a European theme. Kronos is the bar district. You're right, Darth. I forgot. Thank you for reminding me. Luke says it should be hexagonal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh, no. I skipped to the end of the comments. I gotta go back. Oh, it's quite a ways. Quite a ways back. Quite a way. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay, so. Luke says it should be a hexagonal district. The multi-gunman says next to Big France. Darth says Luke, Little France is in England. Multi-Gunman says Darth Raven, so does that mean Little England is in France? Anti-Tracker, yeah, isn't Little France just Belgium? Very good point, Anti-Tracker. Very good point. Josh Street says, I'd take a tourist trap district full of Irish pubs and casinos. Luke says, Josh Street, remind me next time I'm doing a district, Josh Street. I will probably forget. Although I don't have Irish pubs, I do have a casino, I believe. Luke says, where are the emergency airbag towers to stop the airplanes? And Hector says, Poirot gets triggered. Maybe Patriot? I don't know. Darth says, Multi-Gunman, ever hear of Northern Ireland? That's Little England. Lol. Vixen says, hey babe, I'm so late. Sorry I'm so late. No problem, Vixen. Anti-Tracker is going to be right back. Vixen says, hey you guys. And then Luke has another message deleted. Hi Vixen, says Luke. Darth says, Vixen above our room, how's your brain box after last night? Mr. Miles says, saying imperial metric is better. There's no such thing as better. It's like a 24-hour clock versus a 12-hour clock. Base 12 versus base 24. There is nothing no better. It's just numbers in the end. Well, a 12-hour clock is definitely better, Mr. Miles. So, Darth Raven says, better but still crap. Hector, Vixen says to Darth, better but still crap. Hector says, damn, I must go back to cleaning the house. See you, girl, and guys, late and dark. I see what you did there, Hector. Vixen says, no, Vixen doesn't. Luke says, no, Miles, the metric system is superior. Flexibility, especially with precise measurements. And Trek Yards just went live. Darth says, Vixen, sweet. Glad to hear it's somewhat better. Always good to hear. Mr. Miles says, Luke, some things yes, but most no. Multi-Gunman says, Raven, Darth Raven, I believe Wales would be Little England. Hector says, how do you divide 3 foot 2 inches in 1 foot 3 inch and 1/4 inch? Ugh. Stop asking those questions, Hector. Use a calculator. Vixen says, Darth, thanks. What have you been up to? Luke says, give me one example where the imperial system is better for measurement. Good luck. Not equivalent, better. Well, if you're measuring the number of feet, it's better to use the imperial system. So, there you go. Darth says, Vixen, cleaning and running numbers I will expect after the stream on chat. Mr. Miles says, I never said Imperial was better, unlike you with metric. And Vixen says to Darth, okay. And Luke says, you considered both systems equivalent, therefore you consider there is no occasions where the Imperial system is better. I grant you I've given you a context where the Imperial system is inferior. Any rebuttal? Mr. Miles, if you use the proper calibrations, Imperial and metric are both as effective in most day-to-day uses for people. I would agree with that, Mr. Miles. Vixen says to Darth, did you get your rocks off? Oh my god. Vixen says, Luke and Miles, you are typing to torture Joe. You don't know he's going to need to read all that, right? And Thomas Potts says hi. Hello, Thomas. And yes, they were trying to torture me, Vixen. And Darth says, Vixen, that might mean something different over here than it does here. I means having sex, lol. Yeah, I think she knows what it means, Darth. Thomas Potts says he was at the movies. Well, what movie, Thomas? How many points has he killed? Points? Anti-Trigger says, oh sure, you show up for Bird. People. He meant people. How many people did I kill? I saved lives today, Thomas. I saved lives. Dar says, Anti-Tracker, he is jealous of your beard. Luke says, day-to-day use doesn't account for day-to-day professional use. In your mind, apparently, scientists and high-tech engineers prefer the metric system on a day-to-day basis. Yeah, but those people also say global warming is going to kill us all in 12 years. So they're crackpots. Thomas Potts says, Anti-Tracker, I was excused Saturday, so I went to bed early. I'll be normal on Monday. Okay, says Anti-Tracker. He can't have all these people, weird people, showing up first. Vixen says, Anti-Tracker, he's my husband. Of course I show up for him. Josh Street says, wait, Bird cares about people in the city? Thomas says, the people who pay. That is true. Vixen says, Darth, he built you a district for that purpose. Yes. Mr. Miles says, Luke, you can even look at computer terminology. It's not even metric, and metric was so perfect you'd think computers would use it as standard. Mr. Miles says, 1 megabyte MB is made of 1024 kilobytes. The next measure up is a gigabyte, which is made of 1024 megabytes. That argument. Darth says, Vixen is full of Mocklins and I'm staying out. Wow. Mr. Miles says, that is not metric. Thomas Potts says, what about on-ramps? Darth Raven. Vixen is laughing at Darth Raven. Darth Raven says, Vixen, so Bird reads anything we write. You say, oh, this will be fun. Oh, God. I can't even see. How am I? 6:15? 7? Oh, my God. I'm still almost an hour behind. Stop writing comments, people. Stop writing comments. Hector says base 2 instead of base 10. Okay, you know what? Darth says, Vixen, I want them to poke. No, I'm okay. You know what? New rule. I'm not reading Darth's comments unless they're funny. Mr. Miles says, Hector, binary has nothing to do with sizes chosen with names. Vixen says, Darth, but they're saying it feels good. Hector says, so you dragged it here. Mr. Miles says they could have used metric measurement system for computer memory, but they did not. And I'm skipping Darth. Mr. Miles says it's not as if metric was already a thing when computers came around. Hector says binary hasn't to do with imperial and metric, but it's homogeneous. It isn't imperial either. Mr. Miles says it is not. Darth says, Vixen says to Darth, he doesn't want to get poked there either. Mr. Miles says it's kind of my point. Hector says, oh, why bring it up? I'm trying to figure out why all Luke's messages got deleted. Luke says, Tera, Giga, Mega, Kilo. All these naming conventions from the metric system to the miles. Mom, could you take that? Uh, Thomas Potts says, Bird of Prey 5, there's a subway station already in the airport. Is there? I didn't see it. Vixen says, Darth, it's not my fault. You're a freaky pervert. Wow. Darth says, you thought you'd enjoy it as well. I thought it'd be meaningful. Anti-Tracker says, so I'm trying to build my own city while watching you. And when you have traffic, how do you control it? And you almost got me, Anti-Tracker. You almost got me. Darth Raven, no thanks. Says Vixen. And Luke says, Anti-Tracker, well done, good sir. Everybody's laughing at Anti-Tracker with Anti-Tracker. Mr. Miles says, measurements aren't real, we made them up. Okay. Anti-Tracker says, well, thank you, of course. We have to wait 20 minutes. Try an hour, Anti-Tracker. Try an hour. Alright, let's give Bird of Prey some time to catch up. Thank you, Luke. Vixen says, par for the course. Hector says, so what's better standards than others? Thard says, Anti-Tracker, will you be doing a stream in your next life before he gets to the comments? That's probably true. Luke was hidden by Vixen. Luke was unhidden by Darth. Oops, sorry, Luke. Okay, so it was an accident. Thomas says, look how brown the Anti-Tracker district is. That's on purpose. Thomas Spot says, first they have to worry about bird of prey disasters, now natural. And Vixen is laughing at Thomas. Josh, wonder if Bird will click on the disaster to see where it's going to hit. I have to click on the disaster warning to see where it's going to hit? Well, that would have been useful. Vixen says, there goes the Vixen district. No, Vixen, your district was okay. I checked on it. Anti-Tracker says, and Thomas, looks like you're going to get your body count. Vixen says, Bird of Prey 5, babe, did you save the game? Yes, I'm constantly saving the game. Thomas says, I can't believe he's trying to save anyone. Get some popcorn, says Luke. Yes, he's saved, says Thomas. Kathleen, who is actually Derek McManus, says, lol, still stuck using my mother's tablet. Derek here, just checking in. Hope everyone is good. We are, Derek. Thank you for stopping by. 6:30. Okay, we're making a little progress. I think they know that is an earthquake is occurring. Hi, Derek. Hi there, Vixen. A giant pool of blood. Multiple giant pools of blood, says Vixen. Luke says to Derek, hi, Derek. Nice to see you after the sex change. Wow. Thomas says his first non-intentional disaster. Derek is still considering a sex change. Vixen says, I hope my dogs are still alive and the merry-go-round horses. Anti-Tracker says, ironically, the Anti-Tracker district is fine. Luke says, lol, he's seriously asking. Vixen is laughing at Anti-Tracker. Luke says, crap can't topple, buildings can. I've seen crap topple, Luke. Vixen says, Josh Street, big a-hole. What? Luke says, meh, it's Monday now here. And Luke says, gotta get some sleep before it's too late. You are an hour behind, Luke, says Derek. Hector says, au revoir, Luke. Behind? Question mark. Better get the old head down then. Okay, Luke, have a good night if you're leaving us. I'm sure you've already gone by now, but if you haven't, have a good night. Thank you for coming. Luke says it's 0:37 military time. Kathleen says, and by Kathleen, I mean Derek, says it's 23:36 here in Northern Ireland. Luke says you're not behind. You're behind, not me. Anti-Trigger says to Derek, "Hey Kathleen," or should I say Derek? Fair enough. You are correct. Hector says Southern Ireland. It has another time? Question mark. Thomas says Anti-Tracker. You can use clips of him destroying his own town in your campaign commercial. Oh boy. Darth says, sorry I was gone. I had puppy-related emergency. I hope it wasn't that puppy was being taken by people wanting to eat it. Because while I would feel bad, I would understand the karma involved. Lucas says, bye guys. Anti-Tracker, I sent you a few messages on Discord, says Mr. Miles. Good night, Luke. Derek says, hey Anti-Tracker, my usual device died, borrowed my mother's tablet. Vixen says to Darth, aw. Later, Luke. The fate of YouTube might hang in the balance, says Mr. Miles. Bye, Luke. Bye, Mr. Kilometers, says Luke. Oh, boy. Darth says Vixen, she got something caught in the back of her lower jaw and was trying to get it out. She was crying, took a few minutes, and I got it out. Darth the hero, welcome back. Darth says Luke later matter. Hector says, that's why he defends it. Vixen says, Darth, poor baby. Darth says, did the Darth district survive? Yes, all the districts survived. Darth says to me, glad to see my breakfast bar survive. Vixen says, I'm going to get some coffee, be right back. Thomas says, you make Mr. Miles district and boom, earthquakes. And Mr. Miles says, shh. Darth says, see, the problem with reading all these comments is like every minute I read, it's another minute a disaster could strike. Burnham, what? Mr. Miles is... Darth says, Mr. Miles, chief engineer, God is like no wrench district. Someone could buy him a wrench. Thomas is Burnham Road around his mother. No wonder he's angry. Captain Redneck, and now Vixen has deleted comments by Captain Redneck. Captain Redneck, if you're still here, welcome. But I'm guessing you're not. Captain Redneck says, Vix, Darth, and Miles are here. How odd. Unexpected. John says, Bird of Prey, 7 out of 10. Where's the homeless camp in the Anti-Tracker district? You know, if I could put in a homeless camp, I would. Derek says, well, Captain Redneck is here now too. Lol, the usual suspects. John says, I want to see a picture of Kathleen now. Derek says, by the way, Redneck, my phone, died. Had to borrow my mother's tablet. It's actually Derek. Lol. Captain Redneck says, I am anything but usual. Darth says, Kathleen McManus, so you finally got the sex change. Kathleen, aka Derek, says, lol. I think most of us know that. Darth says, I figured that. John says, a little off the top. Kathleen says, yep, Darth, I can. Derek says, yep, Darth, so I can get put in a woman's prison. Captain Redneck says, Darth has a wrench. What's wrong here? Yeah, I know. I know, Captain. Darth says, Captain Redneck, you jelly. Derek says, Captain Redneck, it's the Gillette timeline here. Oh, boy. Jelly, says Captain Redneck, question mark. Darth says to Derek, yes, you woman penis. Well, okay. Captain Redneck says, damn Gillette. Damn them indeed. Vixen is laughing at Darth. Captain Redneck says, I see Vix is still trolling. John, I feel like you would be at a disadvantage in a woman's prison because you got one less smuggling orifice. Vixen, what did you time out Redneck for? He didn't say anything awful. Kathleen says, I've decided to celebrate diversity. Darth says, Vixen, he will be done here soon enough. Stream going on your chats. Vixen says, Darth, I always do unless I'm asleep. Kathleen says, John, I'm hoping the other benefits will make up for the lack of office capacity. Anti-Tracker says, Vixen is on a rampage today. Uh-oh. And Vixen says, I didn't mean to. I believe you, Vixen. I really meant to put Redneck on timeout, though. Okay, so you did mean that one. Permanent timeout, Vixen? Vixen says Anti-Tracker, some type of face. Anti-Tracker says, puny Americans. You know the guys that's been providing Europe's defense for decades, yes. Darth says, Bird of Prey 5 says, puny mafioso America. Oh boy. Darth says, Anti-Tracker, and we have been providing you with population for centuries. Yes, and police officers. Vixen says to Darth, yep, Miles might get him a hit put out on him soon. Anti-Tracker says, okay, so how does that make us puny? John says to Derek, don't forget to convert to Islam. Oh boy. Vixen says, Darth, that makes us less puny. Darth says, Vixen, it's weak, you're all weak. Weak, and then he misspells weak in long form. Vixen says, meanwhile, Joe's mom is slaving away doing dishes in the background. Yep, she was. Captain Redneck is back and says, okay. Vixen says to Darth, you little leprechaun. Thomas says, America back-to-back World War champs. Darth says, Bird of Prey 5, put in a football stadium and call it the Cereal Bowl. Captain Redneck says, damn right, Thomas. Vixen says, lulls at Darth. Darth Raven says, Vixen gets your comment at 0:05 Irish time. John says, where on Anti-Tracker map is the gummy bear dispensary? Captain Redneck says, Darth, you seem overly zealous. You seem overly zealous over a sexy voice. You okay? John says, damn, Foley trying to put a kid through college. 10 streams in a week is a bit too much. Oh, it's too much STD love. Tonight's stream is on Enterprise. At least according to the title. John says Foley must be paying a side chick to stay quiet. Captain Redneck was again timed out by Vixen. Oh boy. So Anti-Trekker says, Vixen, so you have a beef with Redneck. Yeah. There's tension there. Derek says, so who did the USA fight on the moon? We fought the aliens. Ask Buzz Aldrin, he'll tell you. Vixen says, nope, but he seems to be obsessed with me. Even Darth knows not to call me a terrible word. Anti-Trigger says, if I die before 2041 due to global warming, my last thoughts will be laughing at Bird of Prey for being wrong. Yeah. Derek says, lol, wrong part of the UK. We don't tolerate any of that Muslim carry here in Northern Ireland. Thomas Potts is laughing. Anti-Trekker. Vixen, Anti-Trekker. Commodore Ty. Hello, welcome Commodore Ty. Thomas Potts says, I don't think you placed on-ramps at the airport. I thought I did, but I will double check. Anti-Trigger says, don't listen to Kathleen. I don't know what excuse you make, but you can identify as whatever you want, but you're still Derek. Anti-Trigger says, okay, no more comments. That was at 7:12. Okay, we're on like 17 minutes now. Darth says, Captain Redneck, speak to Vixen along with a group of people. Most nights I don't have an issue with her, so whatever. Anti-Trigger says, lol. Darth says, I broke Bird. Vixen says, Darth Raven, why? I need him for being my husband. Anti-Trigger says, new rule, I'm not reading Darth's comments unless they are funny. Bird of Prey 5. But how do you know if they're funny without reading it? I meant I'm not going to read them out loud. Anti-Tracker. Captain Redneck makes a comment about being blocked. John says, Kathleen McManus, why are there no Irish mail order brides? And now Captain Redneck was hidden by Vixen. John says, lol, Redneck timeouts. Commodore Ty is laughing. Anti-Tracker says, dang. Anti-Tracker says, here it comes, dang. Darth says, Anti-Tracker, I need to shout and send you a PM about something anyway, so I'll send you details on the situation. Anti-Tracker says, K. John says, time to catch up. Thomas says, Anti-Tracker, maybe you should have tried a shorter message. Darth says, Vixen, are you okay, Vix? Kathleen McMahon says, hey gang, it's all in fun. John says, I better pray 5. I didn't get the alert for your stream despite the sub and bell. But I get one for Shilliards despite not subbing. Oh well. That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, John. John says to Kathleen, seriously though, why no Irish mail order brides? Asking for a friend. Kathleen says, Shilliards needs your views, John. Okay, come on. Let's not call them Shilliards. They just happen to like Star Trek Discovery more than most people, including myself. Kathleen says, I'm sure something could be arranged, John. John, I gotta save my views for Anti. Vixen says, Darth, yeah, sorry, my mom was messaging me, asking about my migraine and stuff. Vixen says, Darth, I will talk about other things later. Thomas Bot says, I thought he wasn't reading Darth comments. You're right, Thomas, I forgot. Vixen says save the game and then read comments. I did save the game before I started reading comments. I should save the game again though, since it's been so long. There we go. Although it also should be auto-saving every 10 minutes. But you know what? I prefer a manual save. Thanks. Thanks, honey. Good call. Darth says, Vixen, no worries. Usual spot. Bird of Prey 5. You as well should have a powwow. I'll try, Darth, if I finish this at a reasonable hour. Vixen says, Thomas, he has a different sense of humor. Darth definitely. Says Vixen, I like the name Kathleen, it's pretty. Derek as Kathleen says, lol, I put my mother's picture on Discord, John. Wow. Darth says the Vixen, get coffee and nummies for what I have to tell you and Bird of Prey. Oh boy, it sounds juicy. Vixen is laughing at Derek. Derek says, view her full name as Kathleen Mary Elizabeth. Vixen says, Darth, my tummy hurts, but I have coffee. Vixen says, I know coffee is bad sometimes, but I need it for my head. Vixen says, be right back, mom messages, she has the worst timing. Darth says, Bird of Prey 5, funny thing, 6 of my relatives who went to America became cops. 1 was killed on duty in San Francisco. Well, I'm sorry to hear about that one, Darth. But yes, they're United States. The stereotypical cop is Irish. A lot of Irish people became police officers, especially in New York City. And I assume Boston and probably the East Coast. Vixen says, Darth, damn, they really don't like the Irish there, do they? Darth says, Vixen, well, it was a short, he was unlucky. Vixen says, I'll take you home, Kathleen. Like, maybe she's singing that. Darth says to Vixen, it was 1916. He died doing the right thing, boots on the line of duty. Was that the year of the earthquake? Vixen says, why are there no Irish mail order husbands? Those accents. Aw, love my bird. Well, wait. You want an Irish mail order husband, Vixen? I don't know how I should feel. Commander Ty, how are you all doing? Commander Ty, I'm doing a lot better now that I've caught up in the comments, mostly. Says, hiya. Commander Ty says hello to Vixen. Oh, he's catching up. And Thomas says, I believe the subway station is at the center of the airport. Wow, look at all those people sitting on the highway. Okay, I gotta check this airport for a subway station. Well, let's save again, because I'm gonna be honest, if we get a disaster notification, I'm exiting the city, because we're not gonna go through another disaster tonight. We are pretty close to calling it an end for the evening, but let us check. Oh yeah, look at that. There is there is the subway station. Wow. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Thomas. I had no idea. Well, that's kind of sucks since I already put down subways. But whatever. Doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt. Okay, now we're gonna put down we'll add these subway lines when I add the amusement park, because we're gonna need subways to that too. So okay. Well, that's not bad. Okay, let's check on the profits preserve. Remember, this was making a profit. Oh wow, we are way down. Income is only 550. It jumped up there. Income is 550, but it's costing us $758 a week. Let's bring the ticket price back up to $20. It'd be nice to break even. Although this park is such a mess now. I don't even know how I could fix it, but there's too much stuff scattered around. We could put down some parking lots. And we've got some commercial demand. So you know what? As weird as that might seem, let's put in a little commercial, and let's put in some little residential. We want people maybe living in the park. Not a lot, but a few. Just put this down. What is this? Oh, is it saying that this doesn't have an outlet? Yes, it is. Okay, because that road is not connected to anything. Deep Space Nine Way, by the way. Deep Space Nine Way runs right through right through Prophet's Preserve. Of course, the prophets were not with this area when the earthquake struck it. I guess that was the act of the Paraith. Okay, guys, so saving the game again. Gonna read those last couple of comments and calling it a night. Vixen says, nah, I only want you. Commodore Ty says he caught up. Darth says, I don't mean to be rude, but you can end here. Oh, well, thank you, Darth, for the permission. Vixen is lolling at Darth. Thomas says, no problem. Vixen says, Darth, he just barely stopped reading comments, so he might goes on a while before he sees that. Well, not this time, Vixen, but yeah. Vixen says, that park looks like a face. Are you going to make a zoo at some point, Thomas? Is there a Janeway way? Not yet. It should be the Cisco way. That's not a bad name, Vixen. Not a bad name at all. Okay, guys, thank you so much for coming and spending time here. Those of you who weren't kicked out, please like, subscribe, tell your friends, your family, your priests, your co-workers, your old college former roommates, that guy at the gas station who helped you change your oil that time, or the UPS man, or the Uber driver that Uber taking you around, Anti-Tracker, I hope you told the people at Budget Rent-A-Car. Yeah, to anybody you can, just tell them about me, the channel, tell them to subscribe, and you'll be doing a big favor. Doing a big favor. And everybody's saying bye, guys, and that is a nice picture right there. And I hit the wrong key. Oh well. Oh, it said saved. Okay, well. Saving game, good. Okay. You want to overwrite the save. You're damn right I do. You're damn right I do. Okay, guys. Qapla. Thank you all for watching my video. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell icon. Without it, you won't get notifications of new videos. If you want to visit me, check out my forum at juot.net. I'm also on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, and Gab. And if you're really crazy, you can send me some money on PayPal. Take care.